There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USC Trojans offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Let's take second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated.
It's a seam wide open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unleashes one. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Mayava. Gets it out fast. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Only a place to be tackled immediately.
As an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Got a man. It's Sanders. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. But they've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jordan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. split backfield. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. That pass not close as deep. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Heaves it deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the run, it's Jordan. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you want it to be. You want it to be in the mix. You're one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger. And
looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going to the ground. Wide open spaces. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot.
He's loose. Made a defender miss. It's a running room. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he rolls into the house. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the 1st quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
The short hands, it's Lane. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jordan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pulls and fired complete. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives live? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're gonna get...
To the air, it's Mayava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Lemon.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Makes a grab past the marker. And the Trojans are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Wants to throw it. A strike downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Strachan. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's got it on the move. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. Great place to start for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now the play fake. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. Touch pass on the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Trojans! And the comeback is... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dixon. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Altmaier. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Got it in the middle. It's Dixon. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Lemon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Sanders.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Finds his man. It's Lemon. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. In the red area, it's Jordan. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Here's the heat. He caught him. He gets it in. Touchdown, USC. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have... First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Draw play, a quarterback keeps it. Picks up the first down. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's on target and complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Looking downfield, it's Mayama. Gets it out quickly. And the Trojans will keep this drive going.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Hands it off on the counter. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
And he hadn't had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on third down, executing, running the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down this field, and get a score on the board.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? Looking for a man. It's Mayama. Got it in the middle. It's Strachan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Now when the pressure switches to their defense, they've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. We'll get it started here in overtime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! They strike. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Altmaier. Bringing the heat. Look out, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Illinois! Illinois comes to the line with his first possession of overtime. They're going to run it. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. A 1st down run on the doorstep. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
And the defense had... Down by a field goal, and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Now on 3rd down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these